honest life and justice and believed in the moral law, as the gods decree it from the ancient summit of Olympus, the sacred mountain.
No man made those precepts.
They never sleep, nor decay with age as men decay.
They run their courses from immortal sources.
Like a pure and eternal fountain.
Arrogant self-love breeds absolute rule. The tyrant who eats up money and men, he seeks absolute power, and in one foolish hour overreaches himself and ends in the gutter.
An ambitious man most honors the gods.
When his demon drives him to serve the state,
he sets his store by the moral law.
The gods love him, and his people prosper.
But what if a man should laugh at justice, grab what he wants, and disregard by his words and actions honesty and truth, and plunder holy shrines? Can he hope to escape the consequences of his rape?
When the criminal makes off with his loot, and the murderer becomes king, why should I still cling to the old wisdom and morality, or honor in song the sacred harmony?
And why should I make pilgrimages to Delphi or Olympia or any holy place if these manifest truths are not made absolute for every man, and the gods' warnings provoke laughter with no thought of what comes after? Oh, Zeus universal, if you hear our song, show us again your immortal power in this darkest hour, when Laius' fate and Apollo's words are both forgotten, and your warnings unheard.
Decided senators of Thebes to visit the holiest temples of the city, to make sacrifices there with incense and flowers to the all-powerful gods. The king is confused at the moment by his own nightmares and fantasies. He can't make balanced judgments or estimate from past experience what is likely to happen. Each new sensational revelation he takes as truth and is terrified the more. I've tried to comfort him, but I've failed. So it seemed sensible to offer prayers. And first to Apollo, whose altar stands nearest. And healing, we stand in the shadow of a curse. Shine on our darkest corners where there is sickness and dirt. Make us whole and clean. Like desperate sailors, we lose our last hope when we see our captain in despair.
Show me the way to the palace of King Oedipus. Or better still, to the man himself, if you know where he is.
Well, this is the palace, and the king is inside it.
This lady is his wife and mother of his children.
God bless her then and all her family, bearing children to such a great man.
God bless you too, sir, and thank you for such a courteous greeting. Have you traveled here for your own purpose or to bring us news?
News, dear lady, good news too. For your husband and for his whole family.
What news is it? Who sent you?
I come from Corinth. And my message is bound to please you. Though it's painful too, and will make you sad to begin with.
One message causing two such opposite reactions, tell me.
The Corinthians will make Oedipus king of the whole isthmus. Everybody says so.
But Polybus rules in Corinth and has done for years. Isn't he still king?
Polybus is dead, my lady, and buried.
Polybus is dead. The father of Oedipus, dead.
Unless I'm a liar, in which case strike me dead on the spot.
You go, quickly, run to the king. Tell him the news. Oh, oracles, dreamers of dreams, fortune tellers, where are your predictions now? The one man Oedipus has kept clear of for all these years for fear he should murder him, and that man is dead at long last. Dead, and Oedipus had nothing to do with it.
Master, my dearest, you called me out from the palace again. What's going on?
This man has news for you. Listen, and then tell me what you think of oracles with their mystification and mumbo-jumbo.
Who is he? What does he have to say?
He comes from Corinth. Your father, he's dead. Polybus, do you understand me? He's dead.
What? Tell me yourself. Get it quite clear.
I can't put it any plainer. He's dead, all right. He's gone the way we all go.
Well, then. What? No, Jocasta! That priestess at Delphi with her oracle, a whole sky full of screaming birds prophesying ruin. I was the man who would kill my father, and my sword has never left its scabbard.
That was my prophecy, didn't I say so right from the beginning?
You said it, but I was confused and frightened.
Forget it now, it's over.
My mother, while she's alive, I can't be safe. There's still that to fear.
Fear? Why fear? We live our lives at the mercy of chance, the purest coincidence. No one can predict the future, so what's the point of fearing it? Live, enjoy life, take each day as it comes. As for marrying your mother, you're not the first man to have dreamed that dream. Every man is his mother's lover in imagination or in daydreams. It's commonplace. If a man dwells on his most private fantasies, his life won't be worth living, believe me.
Yes, all very well. Your celebrations of the woman who brought me into the world happened to be dead too, but she isn't. Not yet. She's alive, and while she lives somewhere inside me, I'm still afraid.
Don't mind me asking, sir. Who is this lady who scares you so much?
The Queen, Merope, the dead king's wife.
What's she done? There's nothing to scare you about her, surely.
My friend, there was an oracle once from Delphi. Dreadful prophecy.
Too dreadful to tell a stranger? Or can anyone hear it?
Oh, it's no secret. Apollo's mouthpiece, the Pythia herself, told me I was doomed to marry my own mother and kill my father bloodily with my own hands. It's for this reason that I left Corinth and have stayed away so long. I've prospered, as you see, abroad, but nothing can compensate for the loss of my parents' love. The pleasure denied me of seeing them face to face.
And this is the fear that's kept you in exile? No other reason?
Well, it was enough. I was determined not to kill my father.
Well, I came to do you one good turn, and now I can do you another.
What do you mean, old man? Well, for God's sake, tell me everything you know.
This fear of yours that stops you coming home.
The fear that the god's prediction should come true.
Is it all that about your parents and the crime you're doomed to commit?
Of course it is. And from the very first moment, that fear has never left me.
Pointless, sir, quite without basis. Nothing to be scared of at all.
Why? I don't understand you. If I'm their son...
Who says you're their son? Polybus wasn't your father. No relation at all.
What are you saying? Polybus wasn't my father.
No more your father than I am. Just the same relationship, in fact.
The same relationship? My father and you? How is that possible?
It's possible because that man was not your father, and neither am I.
And why did he call me his son?
I gave you to him as a present.
Gave me to him? But he loved me like a son. No father could have done more.
He had no children and wanted a child.
What was I then? A foundling? Or a slave, child, bought somewhere?
Not a bit of it. You were found on the mountain in a hollow under some trees up there on Githyrus.
And what were you doing up there?
Looking after the sheep. That was my job.
What were you, journeyman shepherd taking whatever work came.
That's right. And a good thing for you that I was, eh? Son, because I saved your life. No question about that.
What, was I in danger then? Or in pain?
In pain?